Hello, welcome to Just One Look, and today I'm having a look at World of Warcraft Legion. So I've been playing this quite a bit. I'm 105 out of 110 levels now in the game. And this is my new character. She's a Demon Hunter, which is the new class. It's seems a very powerful class at the minute, at least the spec I am. So it has two specs, which is Havoc and Vengeance. So we've got a damage and tank, and Vengeance seems, well, just say very hard to die indeed. So I can pull virtually as many mobs as I can and not die. At least that's how it appears to me. So when you start Legion, what will happen? Well, you can start at level 98 as a Demon Hunter. Then you'll have a specific quest line which will get you up to level 100. Get you used to all your skills. Now, unlike the other classes, the talents unlock as you go from 99 to 110. The other classes, I think, as far as I remember, you only have this last 110 one generally to unlock. So it's quite a bit more fun than the other classes, really. So what else is new in Legion? Well, once you reach level 100, whether with the Demon Hunter or with a pre-Legion character, you'll get a Void Walker come up to you with a quest. And you'll basically do all that quest, and eventually you'll be able to you'll get your first artifact. Now, artifacts are the new weapons. So instead of changing weapons as you level up, you keep this one, your artifact. And then this actually has its own leveling system. You can see here, we've got a second bar, that's the artifact leveling system. So you can find things to level up around the world and various places, a bit like normal XP. And so you don't actually ever change your weapon apart from the other artifacts your class may be able to use. So for Demon Hunters, you have an artifact for each of your specializations, and so do all the other classes. So you can get the other ones later on, but just to begin with, it's best to make sure you pick the one for the spec you want. Now, like armor and other things, when you do quests, you might get a reward which will be an upgrade for your artifact. Let's go back. So another change, new thing rather, is each class has its own sort of base, a bit like your garrison in Brenna. Now, I never really played that very much, so I have a bit of a gap in my knowledge. And basically, this is like your base, like your garrison. You get followers, you do have missions and things like that. It's slightly different. It's more refined and less of a wizard chores, as people often call it. Now, so all this expansion takes place pretty much on the Broken Isles, and I think Dalaran's moved to Deadwind Pass or something like that. I can't quite remember. And that's really the base of operations for the fight against the Burning Legion, who have invaded Azeroth once again. So here we are at Dalaran. Now, every class, part of the first starting quest, you'll find out about your guild hall and your artifact. So the Demons Hunters is down here, and you'll often find this when you go to Dalaran, obviously because it's pretty busy, as your character will not appear. Now, as a Demon Hunter, you have a double jump. If you press it again after the double jump, you have a glide. So 2, 3, and I've not done that right. 1, 2. There we are, I'm gliding. I'm not sure I'm gonna reach. Might be able to double jump again afterwards. No. Well, that's annoying. Oh, okay. I haven't missed before, so also got little rescuers. So here's the gate for the Demon Hunter class hall. So here we are at the Demon Hunter class hall. So this is open to both Alliance and the Horde, just like all the class halls. I'm sure it's quite interesting on PvP servers. So this is Tyrannus, is a PvE. So here we've got the mission table, very similar to Draenor. As well as your main characters or heroes, you also have these Ashton warriors, which you recruit and can help. And so we've got an artifact. Now they're what you use to get XP for your artifact bar. So go do another mission first. What's this? Get that.
We are all that stands
11% chance. 26. Oh dear, that's not very good. Okay, let's not do that one yet. Try this one.
We are all that stands between the Legion and annihilation.
Okay, so there's one mission. You can see up here we've got Ashton Warriors, so it seems we can get up to 3. So we go to Battle Lord Garden. Or not. Right, here we are. So some I did earlier. So you make an order with him, which takes time to fill, and then you get your recruits. So I think I'm maxed out. So it's a bit like the old Draenor missions, but not totally. A bit slimmed down, not a million of followers. So we also, if I can find a way down, we have to go up and then go down. So here we have the Cursed Forge. Each class hall has its forge. And at these, you upgrade your artifact. So actually first, so here's an artifact, right click, get some XP here. So half a level. They've also got these relics. Relic, I'm not quite sure what this is exactly.
I can't use that.
Anyway. Oh, is that the... that might be the... Yes, of course, it's the Havoc artifact. I never realised. So, we can upgrade. You're sort of a bit like Final Fantasy X. You have to link them up. Link up the paths to get the upgrades. And so each of these will upgrade different abilities. I'm going to do that one because I want to go down to here. We have a chance to metamorphose for 5 seconds each time I consume a soul fragment. So this is metamorphose. Transform to demon form for 15 seconds, increasing health and damage, so it's quite handy. So siphon power, increases your agility, etc. But I don't have enough artifact power to do anymore. So you can do what you want, and up here we have some slots where you can put in these relics. So 723 and 72, so I've got relic here, 699, that's low, that's no good. So basically you just got a whole upgrade path, like a talent tree for your blades. Of course, yes, they're the Havoc. So I assume the other classes will all get their weapons as well through the quests you get. And we've also, if I can find him, got a trap demon who upgrades the class, or here he is. Lorimus Philippides, something or other.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
So I can update this one. So this is basically for the class hall. And I'm going to... what shall I have? Enables the Vengeful Retreat ability for all missions, which increases success chance by 10%. Let's have Twisting Nether. Summon a mighty demon you and your allies may defeat for fortifying bonuses and potential treasure. And that's pretty much the guild hall.
Give in to the power.
And so, what have we got? As a demon hunter, your abilities are based on, I think, pain, how much pain you generate. So you've got the base shear, which you'll tend to use as vengeance spec. And build up the pain and use the various other things, but I won't go into detail. Much more fun to just play it and learn it. It's basically just sort of a fury build-up mechanic. But what you also do, you generate shards, which I'll show you in a minute, which heal you, and they also, you need those to activate abilities. I'm not quite sure of the details. So where should we go? Under totem. Oops. Now, I've also forgot is that when you go through the portal, the Broken Lands, you can then choose, there's 5 areas, and the first 4 you can go through in any order, and you choose at a table when the time is right, which I don't think I can do at the minute. You can choose one of those areas to level in, and in each of these areas, 5 areas, there's a sort of the pillars of creation. These are sort of the things you're going to collect. The story is pretty good, I like it, lots of cutscenes. The 5th area you have to be, I'm not sure actually, I think you might have to be unlock at least 3 of the others or something like that, I don't recall. But you can't go there straight away. So here we are, one of them, sort of the main hubs or cities. Each area seems to have one. So this is the, as you can see, Tauron area. Very like Thunder Bluff. And, oh, there I am. Just find an enemy. And you can see the double jump. And glide. Of course, there's lots of other new things in the game. So PvP actually has its own talent system, which you earn through doing PvP. And those talents are only apply when you're in the PvP areas. Of course, there's new dungeons. There will be new raids. One's going to be out shortly. Okay, here's some enemies. Going to jump in. Build up these purple shards or pain. I'm not 100% sure the details. So we can use the better abilities. Oh, they're already dead. Well, they're already dead. So let's just grab a few. Come on, follow me. One. So a lot of. Oops. Yeah. Why? Turn around. There we go. Right. So I'm taking damage. This one builds up and heals. She also heals. Oh, that's noisy. There's Metamorphosis. I don't know how the other classes scale. But, Demon Hunter seems extremely potent, at least the Vengeance spec, which I definitely recommend, even though it says tank. Now I'm quite lazy, I just tend to spam 2 or 3 a lot of the time unless it's a major enemy. So let's go to the map and go to Broken Isles. You can see here, got these 4 areas you can go to, you can choose at the beginning. Then we've got Soromar here, I think is later on. As I said, I don't know exactly how it works, but I know you can't choose it to begin with. And so among the other little changes, again, there's no flying, at least at the minute. It looks like they're going to introduce it at some point, probably a bit like Drainer's system, I expect. Which is always a bit sad, but it makes sense. So there's a lot of class changes, various things. Again, that's quite dull. And that's basically it for Legion. So the quests really do lead you around each of these areas. You'll go from one person to the next. But there are some areas which lead you, which are sort of a bit off the beaten track. And so I think like Draenor, you get the stars and events. And a lot of the time at these you'll get artifact upgrade things, relics, to upgrade your artifact. So it's always worth doing those. Now as a demon hunter you also get this vision, which will allow you to see chests and loot in the world. So none around here. I don't know if there was chests everywhere in Draenor or not. I can't remember them being there. But certainly in this there's chests in various places all over the shop with stuff in. Generally relics to upgrade your artifact. So again it's worth hunting about and looking, going up the little paths. This is the mount. It's called it's a foul saber. So this is the demon hunter mount. So I think that's about it. The Golden quests level up to 110. At 110 the world quests will appear on your map. So I haven't experienced these. They're apparently good for more loot, normal stuff. There's apparently quite a lot. So we've got Gilbag the Basher, so I obviously haven't done him. So let's do that and finish this video. So build up some pain, shards, Metamorphosis, use these instants which do a lot of damage. So we've also got these glyphs.
Closer.
I haven't really sorted out any sort of rotation yet. I am really button mashing. But this class seems very, very powerful. I'm really never in any danger of dying. But also actually just now, when I was playing earlier rather, there was a huge, very high level mob wandering around the questing area which did kill me very quick. So I'm not sure whether there was anything like that in Draenor, but it was
He's too far away.
a very high level elite. So we'll kill this. Kill old Gerbog here. Gerbog the Basher. You'll bash no more. So we've got all the resources. That's another thing you get from these, and they're used for your missions, a bit like the supplies you had in Draenor. So you need to gather those as well. That's a bit disappointing. So that's pretty much that. Well, what I will say, I think it's started before Legion though. So my main before is a Hunter, which I played all through in every expansion. And I think a lot of other people have said about some other classes, they seem very simple, and the Hunter was really, really a very simple rotation now for Beast Mastery. I think Survival is just the melee spec now, which is quite odd. So after being used to throwing traps and doing various things all at the same time, it really did seem quite dull. So I'm sticking with the Demon Hunter for now. I've also got a level 100 boost, which I'll use at some point. And I'm really enjoying this expansion. I really like the story. The zones are really nice. The artifacts actually pretty cool in the class hall. I mean, although I didn't do much of Draenor, I was already getting a bit bored of the garrison stuff. So, that's... This is the World of Warcraft Legion. If you've not played for a bit, I'll definitely go back and have a quick go. You might not play for long, but I think it's worth it. We'll have to see what the new stuff, the raids and stuff bring when they appear. So anyway, bye bye for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.